this video, you will learn how to set your course registration plan in a way that helps you avoid any delay in your progress and graduation. The steps are very simple and easy to follow. You just need a little focus and patience. The accumulation of unfulfilled credits is a significant cause of late graduation. You have to set an effective course registration plan to keep courses from accumulating on you. Your first step down the road is to list all the offered courses you can take. So let's say John Doe is a student about to start his new semester at the university. What John has to do now is look at the class schedule and list all the courses he is eligible for. And here's what he came up with. There are 8 courses he can choose from. John has 21 credits out there crying out for him. With this list at hand, John now moves on to the second step, where he must prioritize. What does that mean? It simply means listing your courses in descending order of their importance. Let's see how John will do that. Courses may have prerequisites and postrequisites. The latter could also be called follow-up courses. For example, if you're taking course B, it means you already completed course A, and it also means you must take course C after completing B. The most important course for you to take is the one with the most significant number of postrequisites or follow-up courses. In John's case, the priority is College Writing 2 because this course has 8 follow-up courses. Next comes Poetry 2, which has 4 follow-up courses. Next on the list would be British Literature 2. It has 1 follow-up course. British Literature 2 is at the same time a co-requisite to Poetry 2, so John must take it anyway. A co-requisite is a course you have to take simultaneously with course B. And you know a course is a co-requisite when you see a white arrow pointing at it. The other courses on John's list, Academic Debate, Foreign Language 4, Effective Communication, Morphology, and the elective, have no follow-up courses. In this case, John may prioritize department and college courses. So he must place Effective Communication and Morphology on his list before Academic Debate and the elective. Academic Debate is a university course, and university courses in general are almost always made available for students. On the other hand, electives may change from one semester to another, so you have to prioritize them over university courses. Another issue is how to order Foreign Language 4, Effective Communication, and Morphology in terms of importance. They are not university courses or electives, and they have no postrequisites. How would you fix this issue? I'll answer this question later on in this video when I discuss scheduling conflict issues. For now, let's say that John successfully reconstructed the list. Here's his course registration plan, 8 courses and 21 credits. Moving on to the third step, John has to check his class schedule to see if he has any scheduling conflicts. And oops, he did find this conflict between College Writing 2 and Effective Communication. If he takes one, he can't take the other. What to do? He should take one and leave the other for the next semester. But which one? In this case, John should go for College Writing 2 because it's the priority and has the most significant number of follow-up courses. Effective Communication, on the other hand, has no postrequisites. After dropping Effective Communication, John is now left with 7 courses and 19 credits. John still has to make further adjustments to his registration plan because he's exceeding the credit limit he's allowed to take. So he moves on to his next step, cleaning up his schedule. At the bottom of his list sits Academic Debate, a course with no postrequisites and almost always up for grabs. So John drops it to end up with 6 courses and 16 credits. Given the facts in the degree plan, updated class schedule, and the progress report, this would be the most effective course registration plan he can ever develop. Congratulations, John. Job well done. final step is to review your course registration plan every time the class schedule is updated. When parameters change, make sure you adjust your plan accordingly. Finally, I want to point out a few pitfalls that might slow your plan and progress. A simple mistake might set your graduation back by 1 year. To avoid that, beware these traps. The first trap is selecting the wrong course to drop when resolving a conflict. Let's say there is a conflict between Foreign Language 4 and Morphology. Just because they have no postrequisites does not mean it makes no difference which one you may drop. You need to ask yourself which one will be offered next semester. If you know that Morphology is more likely to be offered next semester, you will leave it for later and take Foreign Language 4. But how can you tell? You can actually tell from the number of students eligible for the prerequisites to these courses. For example, if 6 students are eligible for Foreign Language 3, we can't be sure that Foreign Language 4 will be offered next semester. If 27 students are eligible for Phonology, then Morphology will most likely be offered next semester. So as you can see, selecting the right course to take or drop is not an eeny, meeny, miny, moe case. It requires careful thinking and consideration. But always remember that these are predictions, and predictions are not facts. There are several variables, and one of them is how many students will pass the prerequisite by the end of the semester. You need to wait to find out what the future has in store, and you definitely don't work with a crystal ball. Another trap is adopting your friends' registration plans. You might want to go with whatever courses your friends are signing up for, but please remember that what might work for them might not work for you. What's good for the goose is not necessarily good for the gander, and one man's meat might be another man's poison. Your plan should be based on your own needs. Another trap is failing your classes. Failing a class will limit your registration options. It also creates scheduling conflicts for you, eventually leading to late graduation. So try to study hard and avoid failure. This is one of the most frequently asked questions on campus. When will I graduate? Let's go back to John and list all his remaining courses. Let's look at the course with the longest sequence of follow-up courses. That would be Poetry 2 and College Writing 2. John has 4 semesters of courses to complete after these 2. So if John is now registered for fall 2023, he will graduate in fall 2025. If courses are offered in summer semesters, if he takes them and if he passes, he might graduate sooner. This is how you can set your course registration plan. Follow these steps and you'll always be right on track. Thank you for watching this video. Good luck with your studies and goodbye.